Dragon's Dogma 2 is an open-world RPG with no mounts and a very limited fast travel system, so you can spend lots of your gameplay just walking from town to town, or walking out to do a quest and then walking all the way back. So today I just want to go over all of the fast travel systems that are available, the restrictions that are in place, and then some tips just to help you get around the map a little bit easier. So let's get straight into it. First up, let's talk about Ferrystones. The first and easiest way to fast travel is Ferrystones. These are single-use items that allow you to teleport to a previously unlocked Portcrystal. Now, because these are single-use items, you can't just zip around freely like you're playing Elden Ring. You need to just use them when you're far away from home, or you need to teleport like far across the map, so from the north all the way down to a town in the south. You can get these as part of quests, you can find them in the open world, or you can buy them in stores for 10,000 gold. So be sure to check everywhere for these. I personally buy every single one I can find, and I still would like more. Okay, so now on to the Portcrystals themselves. These are big purple crystals that you can find inside of towns. You just go and find them, click on them, and that activates them. And then they become part of like your network of crystals. And then you can teleport to them with the Ferrystones whenever you have a Ferrystone. Unfortunately, lots of places on the map don't have one of these, which is a frustration. I feel like they should be in most towns or most places where you need to go back to regularly, but it's just the major towns and some other niche locations. But there is an additional way to get these Portcrystals. There are Portcrystals that you can get as rewards that go into your inventory. For example, you get some during the main quest. You get one for finishing the Archer legendary weapon skill. I got that the other day. I'll link a video guide down below if you want to go and get that one. But basically, once you receive these Portcrystals, you can place them anywhere in the world. And once you've placed it, you can then teleport to it with a Ferrystone. So think of it as you're expanding your network of crystals by placing one where you want. So if there's a place that you need to go to regularly, such as the Elven town in the north that doesn't have a Portcrystal, you can place your own there and then teleport up there whenever you want. And the best bit about this is you can also pick this back up. So once you're done with that zone, you've done all the quests, or say you place it in an area where you want to travel to a lot, you're farming there or something, and then you're done with it, you can pick that crystal back up and walk back and then place it somewhere else. These definitely help sort of like break up the world and make it feel more like you can get around. Okay, finally, another kind of fast travel is Oxcarts. These are a great way to travel between cities. Again, this is kind of restricted too, in that you can't just pick a city and go there. So it's not like Skyrim where you can go to the Oxcart and say, take me to this town. It doesn't work like that. There are certain carts in certain locations that move between each other, kind of like trains. You know, they have set locations, set start and set end point, and they go back and forth between those zones each day. For example, in Vernworth, there are 2 Oxcarts. The one in the north takes you up to Melve or back, and then the one in the west takes you to the checkpoint rest town and back. So that's kind of how they work. They kind of help you get around the map more, and they kind of help you branch around a little bit more, but you are still restricted, so you are still going to have to rely on walking and Portcrystals to get around. If you've never used one, as you progress the main quest in Vernworth, you can speak to Donovan near the Oxcart and start a quest to learn all about them and take your first trip up to, I think, Melve. And if the Oxcart isn't there, you click the little signpost to pass the time until it arrives. When it gets there, you pay the fee at the guy, you jump into the back, you sit down, and you can skip time. And then you'll just wake up at your destination. So it's kind of a fast travel in that, you know, you are instantly in the next place. If the cart is attacked mid-transport, you will also wake up there, help them fight, and then you get back on the cart and you go back to sleep, doze back off, and then you'll wake back up at your destination. But yeah, that's it. They're the main way to fast travel around the world in Dragon's Dogma 2. I personally think it's way too restrictive, and the combat is so good that they shouldn't make you spend so much time just traveling. It should be more just instantly getting you into this fun combat, but that's just my opinion. Maybe if we had unlimited Ferrystones or a mount that could get us around a little faster, it'd be better. But again, just my thoughts. I hope this at least helps you get started and work out some of the easier ways to get around and plan your adventures. But if it has helped, consider liking the video or subscribing for more tips and guides on everything RPG. If you have any other tips, let people know in the comments. I've heard a rumor that somebody managed to get on a griffin and ride it all the way to a certain zone. And I'd love to know more about that. I've not seen a video of it, but I've heard it's possible to kind of get on these griffins and they go different places. So let me know if that's happened to you, or you've managed to work that out, or maybe you rode a dragon. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But that's it from me. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.